One woman was injured, but firefighters tell us she's expected to be doing okay. She's recovering right now. But let me go ahead and show you guys all that damage left behind. I have a flashlight here. It's so dark out, so I want to give you guys a good look. You can see this is an Aleppo pine tree, about 90 feet tall. When we saw that driver just rush through the yellow tape, obviously that's a scary situation because people were in the middle of the street, and that's when we heard officers tell people, get back, we don't know where this driver is going. Here inside the aircraft, these are conditions fire crews are dealing with. Little to no visibility and extreme heat. Bridget, I've got to tell you, when that tear gas, that smoke released, that was a really intense feeling. We couldn't see. My photographer Tom and I had to walk away. A lot of people were helping each other out, pouring water on each other's faces. Police say 14 suspects have been arrested in connection with those smash and grabs. Local leaders sending a message to criminals tonight. We see people all over the downtown area dropping off flowers, candles, and messages for the Laker icon. Yeah, that's right. I spoke with a woman who lives on the other side of this flooded road, and take a look. This man is actually not listening to the signs. He's going to drive through.
How do you get a booster shot for 16 and 17-year-olds, and do they need their parents to sign off?
That's a good question, and I actually just looked into it. So according to LA Public Health, those 16 and 17 will have to be accompanied by their parent. If that can't happen, then they must have a consent form.
Oh, the big guy right behind you, Lauren.
I hope I made the nice list. I'll have to ask Santa right now. What better timing? Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Claus. How are you guys doing this morning?
Hi, good morning, everyone. How are you doing today?
Wait, we're getting it. We're getting backup right now. We got it. And you know what? This one actually works better because it matches the outfit, right?
Oh,
I'm not going to be running in it like Chris over here, but I'll be one of the cheerleaders there. They sell 400 to 500 of pies just like this on a day as busy as today. Let me give it a go. You know what I have to say? It's good. It's good, and I don't even like apple pies.
One thing we can do is step out in the backyard, front yard, maybe take a walk. Yes. So what's the weather going to be like today, Lauren?
Yeah, and today is the day to do it. Finally, a sigh of relief because there's sunny skies out there for now because we do have rain in the forecast. Along the coast, you're looking at 61 degrees, sunny, a little bit breezy, so you're going to want to bring a jacket with you. Inland valleys, 62, sunny and clear. Are there more areas burning that widespread throughout the mountain, or is this the biggest concern right now? Catastrophic floodwaters in many places are still rising. We're starting the day off with a lot of dense fog all over the county, really. We have a dense fog advisory until 10 o'clock this morning.
NBC4 News at 4 starts now.
We begin with that real-life drama for a cast member of a popular reality TV show. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Carolyn Johnson.
And I'm Michael Brownlee. It happened overnight. Police say 3 men smashed their way into the home of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast member Dorit Kemsley, then robbed her after threatening to kill her. Now, we saw several of her castmates rushing to check in on their friend. NBC4's Lauren Coronado outside of that house right now where she spoke with detectives. Lauren.
Michael, a terrifying situation for the Kemsley family. We're told 2 of their children were inside of their bedrooms at the time of the attack. Investigators and detectives remain on scene right now. And despite multiple security cameras outside the home that may have recorded the suspects in action, no arrests have been made. A shattered glass patio window, the aftermath of what investigators describe as a violent home invasion, where as many as 3 men broke into Dorit Kemsley's Encino home just before 11 o'clock Wednesday night. According to police, the thieves went upstairs and found the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star sleeping. According to victim reports, the men claimed to be armed with a gun, threatened to kill her, ordered her out of bed, and demanded about $1 million worth of jewelry and handbags. The Daily Mail reporting Kemsley's 2 children were sleeping in their rooms, thankfully unharmed.
It's Kyle. Can you please open up?
Fellow Real Housewives cast members arriving at Kemsley's home in support this morning, staying tight-lipped about the break-in.
How is everybody doing?
LAPD detectives arriving shortly after.
We've just arrived here. We're at the beginning stages of the investigation.
It's not clear who called 911 to report the attack, but officers say they received a call for help at 10:55. The person stayed on the line until police arrived to the Kemsley home almost 15 minutes later. No suspect or vehicle description has been shared. Meanwhile, detectives are expected to review security video that may have caught the culprits in action. Now, detectives have been combing through the home since about 11:30 early this morning, and this isn't the first time Real Housewives cast members have been targeted. Back in 2017, Kyle Richards' home was also burglarized while she was on vacation. Reporting live in Encino, Lauren Coronado, NBC4 News.
The fire, it appears, has actually gotten closer to you since we checked in with you just about 45 minutes ago.
Yeah, we were just saying that, my photog and I here. You can see it is continuing to grow. It's definitely bright. Those flames look like they're at least 15 feet high. And Brooke, we can now confirm 150 homes have been destroyed by the Woolsey fire, the fire you're looking at right now. The evacuees I spoke to today say they're hopeful they'll be back in their homes soon.
It's so scary, and it's so hot, and it's getting closer and closer. And I don't know what's going to happen.
A community in Agoura Hills watching the blaze grow, destroying everything in its path.
We're out here worried for our lives, worried for our property, our loved ones. We can't get in contact with some people because cellular signal is down.
Families desperately trying to save their homes. You can see this family trying to put out the flames themselves as that fire inches closer and closer to their home.
You know, there's just not enough resources when you need them.
He's the mayor pro tem of Westlake Village, taking matters into his own hands.
We talked to the fire department and we told them what was going on back here, and they're trying to save that house. So we were trying to figure out, okay, well maybe,
rushing to put out hotspots just feet away from at least 6 homes. Meanwhile, some people in Thousand Oaks evacuating for the second time since last night.
And we spent the night here in the parking lot, and then we went back this morning, and we had breakfast, and we thought everything was okay, and then firemen came to our street and said to leave.
A series of tragedies for that community since the Borderline shooting late Wednesday night.
My heart breaks for them, and everybody that I talked to yesterday, we were in tears. It was just awful. And now the fire. Like, go figure. It's very strange that it would all happen at once, you know?
And you're looking back live at the Woolsey fire. I have some good news. I can tell you that the Santa Ana winds are starting to die down right now, which is, of course, good news for firefighters, good news for those evacuees. Let's just hope that it stays that way out here in Ventura County. And we'll have another live report tonight at 10.